Press the bell icon on YouTube and don't miss another update.
I have with me today Mr. Ashok Chavan, former Chief Minister of Maharashtra and Maharashtra State Congress President. Sir, elections are just 4 months away and Congress and NCP have started talks in Maharashtra. How are the talks progressing?
We are progressing quite positively because it is of course a seat sharing issue which has to be flashed out. I feel we have done a lot of good groundwork. Of course, ultimately the decision will be taken at the highest level with the party presidents of Congress and the NCP. But our talks have been very fruitful. There are some issues which have to be discussed, but I think we were busy with our Jansanghar Yatra just culminated yesterday. And NCP also have a similar program in their respective areas. We have just finished yesterday, and I think within this week we have to sort out a number of issues because elections are fast approaching. I believe in the month of March or so, probably the announcement is expected. So keeping the deadline in mind, we have drawn our own general observations about broad constituencies. Now I think in this 8 days to 10 days time, we will be able to sort out our issue with the NCP as well as the alliances which we have in mind, like the Priyanka Gandhi Vadra and Samajwadi Party, Presence and Workers Party, Raju Shetty's Swalmani Sanghana, CPM, Priyanka, all those issues we have been discussing for quite some time. I think almost 8 to 9 meetings have already happened. I think it's a fair discussion which we had. Because we concluded, maybe in the next 8 to 10 days we can.
All these parties come together. How do you see the opposition's performance in Maharashtra as well as at the center?
If you go by the general trends last election, 2014, almost 31% votes were taken by the BJP, 70% has been against the BJP. The only advantage the BJP got was 70% was fragmented. They remained separately and every party has their own candidate. There was a distribution of like-minded votes. Right. So to avoid such a division of votes, we intend to bring in all those secular-minded parties which I mentioned earlier, so that we don't have a division of votes amongst ourselves. And even the small fraction also, whatever this party may have a share of different constituencies, that doesn't get wasted and the necessary alliance partner benefits from the alliance.
How would you rate the Modi government's performance over the past 5 years?
Well, I think it's for the people to rate. Of course, as an opposition party, I will definitely say that it is much below the expectations what we had promised. You see the observations made and the announcements made, the promises made by these people, ranging from the farmers' issues, the minimum support price, the employment issues, the law and order situation within the country, the general progress and development in the industrial development, the employment being generated. So all these fronts which I have mentioned now, is a total failure of the present NDA regime, and this has the first results which came out reflecting the real national scenario. What the elections held in Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, which have gone down for the BJP, and the Congress has emerged stronger in these respective 3 states. So I see a similar trend in Maharashtra. Countrywide. Of course, there may be ups and downs here and there depending upon the political strength of the party that constituency. But generally, of what we have observed, there are positive trends. The Congress is emerging stronger. People have failed. People say that these people have promised so many things, but nothing has really emerged. So I feel the failure of the government keeping up to its promises and the advantage Congress, which Congress proved time and again, I think that advantage we have.
What do you think? Do you think the Shiv Sena BJP alliance might take shape or might not take shape? And in either of the 2 scenarios,
it is a bargain which is being worked out by the Shiv Sena to its advantage by threatening the BJP time and again. Whatever Shiv Sena may say, ultimately they are a part of the government in the state and the center, and it's a way of their bargaining to see that they get more share of the cake which they want to have. So it's basically a threatening call and then drawing some advantage from the ruling party, whatever way they feel comfortable, and they have been doing this. So the people have realized that these alliances, these Shiv Sena BJP ultimately come together. And that's why the same disadvantage in terms of achievement, performance, whatever is applicable to BJP, same is applicable to Shiv Sena also.
In Mumbai Congress particularly, there's, from what we've been reading in the newspaper and talking to people, there seems to be a scramble of seats for Mumbai. There are a lot of contenders and high-profile contenders who are looking at probably a particular constituency. How are you trying to sort that out? And in any case, Mumbai unit is...
The number of contenders being more in the party reflects the popularity of the Congress. Because people who feel that a candidate from the Congress is bound to win in this constituency, there are aspirants. And in the number of constituencies, there are no contestants at all, there are no aspirants at all. It speaks that the party's position is poor. The very fact that so many aspirants are there in the Congress for the constituency speaks for itself. The Congress definitely has a good mass base in the particular constituency. That's why we have got more aspirants for us.
But the Mumbai unit has also been known for inciting. There have been. I
don't think there are very serious issues. Aspirants are there. People try their own level. I don't think there is a much serious issue.
How do you see Priya that has basically expressed a wish to not contest elections?
That's what we hear. That's what we hear. I really don't know. I would like to talk to her also. She has not formally applied for the party nomination. She has even expressed her inability or maybe she not going to contest this party. So I would like to speak to her, try to understand the position. Our major criteria of selection of candidates which we recommend to the party would be a very possibility of whoever is a candidate. So whoever fits the criteria of the electoral merit, as we say, would be a suitable candidate who will win.
How do you see Priyanka Gandhi's entry into the active political front?
It's an entry of Priyanka Gandhi as a right decision at the right time. Rahul ji himself has taken this initiative and given opportunity to Priyanka Gandhi. Of course, nothing preventing her from joining politics, but I think it's the appropriate time that Uttar Pradesh is in a difficult task to win because there are alliances with other parties who are not possibility. Congress has been fighting for its own. I think leadership is important, and within the state, I think Uttar Pradesh being the stronghold of Congress once upon a time, and basically the home turf of Mrs. Gandhi and Rajiv Gandhi earlier also, Indira Gandhi always. So I think that heritage is there, the background is there. I think Priyanka coming into the political scenario at this moment will be a definitely positive for the Congress. People are enthused after coming. People remember Indira Gandhi when they see her. And she has a lot of positive work she has done in the constituency, Raibari, Amethi, she was having earlier. I think her coming is the most appropriate time and help the Congress, not only Uttar Pradesh, but elsewhere in the country also, it's a very positive signal.
There's one criticism that the BJP has constantly hurled at the Congress, which people are also hurling back at the BJP now. The whole idea of dynasty politics, and with Priyanka Gandhi's entry, do you think it kind of...
It's a criticism of convenience. I would say there are several people who belong one related to somebody or the other who are in the political field all over the country. Some are elected, some are rejected. So I think it's the people's mandate which is important.
Does it really matter where you come from? What kind of response did you see when you did the Jan Sangharsha Yatras across Maharashtra?
Yeah, we have travelled almost around 6,500 kilometers in the entire state, covering almost 121 constituencies, meeting cross sections of the people right from the city to the district places. I think you get the real pulse of the people was could feel that there's a move against the BJP and the Shiv Sena in the state because of false promises made, as I listed out earlier. On the number of fronts, this government has performed very badly. People want a change. That's what we observed in our Sangharsha.
There's one thing that political watchers keep saying is BJP often brings back the ghosts of Adarsh every time. There's something.
I don't see even the last election this issue was brought forward. In spite of that, I won the election. The question of this issue is normal. It was created by the opposition that time. I've always said this. It's always an accident which I went through. But I have survived. I have come back into active politics. And in the last 5-7 days again, my party is performing well in Maharashtra. So I don't think that's much of an issue which people care.
What are the Congress's plans now in the next 2-3 months heading into election?
We are prepared for the election. All the respective committees for the elections have been announced by the Congress President Rahul Gandhi. We have the campaign committee, we have the Pradesh election committee. We would shortlist the number of candidates who would be interested to contest, recommend his names. We have got the media and communication committee, which looks after the media, social media, publicity issues that have been announced. The manifesto committee has been announced. So all our leaders of the party have been involved in all the party work, and I think preparations have already started. We would be well in time before the elections are closed.
And we'll end on that note. Thank you so much for being with us, and keep watching The Print for more long format interviews. Thank you so much.